The worst CEO of 2013, and here's someone not everybody's going to know about, but really should. Eike Batista, who is the CEO of the Brazilian conglomerate OGX, OSX, and a whole series of companies that are interlocking. And why is he the worst CEO? Well, actually, in the space of this 1 year, he went from number 8 in Forbes' list of the most wealthy billionaires in the world, completely off the list, and actually lost 99% of his wealth. A few years ago, Mr. Batista identified a big body of oil reserves off the coast of Brazil and bid for them and got them. And there was something like, he said, worth 10 billion barrels of oil. And that's a gigantic number. To give you a sense of that, that's more than 10 times what Brazil produces every single year, and that was in one giant field. He raised a ton of money around that, developed a series of companies, not just an oil drilling company, but also a shipbuilding company, a company that would make oil platforms, all of them that he would own, and he built this kind of interlocking set of companies that became a house of cards, because you know what really happened? There actually wasn't all that much recoverable oil there. There was some, it was very difficult, but he didn't have the talent and the ability to do that. He didn't understand how to do that business. He certainly didn't have the complexity and the sophistication as a manager to be able to make that happen. And he got a lot of really big-time investors to come in and give money to him. He raised over $20 billion, in fact, from the likes of PIMCO and Blackstone and sovereign funds in the Middle East. And all of those companies, in October of this year, have gone or are about to go into bankruptcy. Batista's personal style actually didn't help matters either. He announced to anyone who would listen that he would be the richest man in the world. It meant a lot to him. He married a Playboy model. He was known for a $1 million car that he parked in his living room. You could see that there were some warning signs there on his personal style, let's just say. There were other warning signs over time as well that no one seemed to pick up on. For example, big oil finds would be announced just before he needed to raise a little bit more money, and then you wouldn't hear anything for a number of months or even a year, and then there would be a press release indicating, look, you know, it's actually not as good as it was. And the other warning sign is none of the big oil companies, the major oil companies, really wanted to partner with him, really wanted to do joint ventures with him, which is quite standard. In the end, he was a tremendous salesman, a hustler, an entrepreneur, a man that lost more than anyone else in the deal, 99% of his wealth. But for the magnitude of this type of loss, going from over $30 billion in personal wealth and basically destroying a whole set of companies, Eike Batista is the worst CEO of 2013.